The ideas of today youths are crucial because they are the one who have strong sense of community and are adaptable. They possess ideas that are relevant to their era. This will be a key asset for the future of the nation. Um, should I explain more?
Yes, Mika, maybe there are something that you would like to add more, or is that all?
Hmm, I'm trying to think.
Okay.
Sure. Here's a version that sounds like a. Maybe that's it for me.
Okay, thank you for your time, Michael. So before we go to the Q&A session, I will go to the next participant, and the second speaker is Queen Mercy Mirel. So, Queen Mercy Mirel, time and place is yours.
Yeah. So first, let me introduce myself. My name is Queen Mercy Mirela Quisha, but people usually call me Mercy. First, I would like to say thank you very much for uh inviting me to speak on here, and I've attended multiple forums. I've attended the Global Youth Forum, which has a similar topic to what we're going to be discussing today, which is being a global citizen and what we will do in the future. And then I've also attended a Global Design Challenge in 2024. And then I also attended Asia Youth Modern United Nations, representing the country Hungary. And today I would like to talk about the the topic, which is empowering the next generation, young minds, and bright future. So, empowering the next generation means giving young people the opportunity and confidence to take part in shaping our future, in creating a better future. And this can be done through getting some quality education and then uh, good access to technology, and then also encouraging our critical thinking. And when young people like me and my friends are given those opportunities, are given the power to be able to change the world, they are not only prepared to succeed personally, but they're also ready to contribute to their community and to their country, and they are also ready to um, represent their country so that they could uh, make the world a better place. I think that's it from me.
Okay, thank you very much, Queen, for the very interesting topic. Next, we will go to the third participant, which is Wildan Zafron Arido. So, to Wildan, the time and place is yours.
Yes, right on time. My apologies. My mom was calling. So, for starters, I want to express how honored I am to be here. Thank you for everyone who has been inviting me, including Mr. Agung, my beloved teacher. So, as they already said, the first two speakers before me, I have already attended the Global Youth Forum, and in this year, I'm entering the Global Design Challenge, designing a city, and as already Mr. Agung explained to me, And today, I would like to uh, make a big headline on this empowering and enlightening thing, and also with the AI. Attending these many forums in Global Youth Forum and either the Global Design Challenge, I see, not see, saw, I saw many usage of the AI that I think they are more not as a regular usage, but as a spam, they say like today, they're using it repeatedly, killing creativity in each time. I saw this and look, does really this makes the paradoxical exist? The paradox that I'm thinking is AI really helping human or is it just killing humans? As you may see, AI helps us in a lot of ways. Sometimes it's easing our job or maybe literature scripts, maybe. But it also demolishes more of work, what you call work opportunities or job offers. It instantly dies because the usage of AI. And secondly, in schools, especially my school, everyone is using AI like it is an abusive system. So if you don't, you're given a homework and then you don't know how to what? I don't know how to do this. Give it to ChatGPT, give it to Perplexity, anything. I saw this and think this is killing the students' creativity. That's why I'm always like thinking and reading many things. And I think that AI is a both-sided blade. We can use them to sharpen our skills by like using them to upgrade our Canva and anything similar to it. Or we just can be like those people who just abuse AI for everyday use, everyday gain. Because when I see my social media, every social media, there will always be the same type of AI content that I mark as uncreative and very disturbing. Like, who wants to see an elephant with the face of a banana? Uh, Not me, of course. And then I see my friends getting like too many abusive. I hate it. The teachers also hated it. Yes, it does boost the ranks, boost their grades, but does that really comes from your own hands? And to highlight like now, we want to empower and enlighten a whole generation that is already hooked up on some kind of technological drug. That's why the powers of parental guidance takes place. Surely, we need always need parents to control ourselves to see which is good and which is bad. I'd always be. But I think it's not enough too. Some kids need to learn from themselves which is good and bad, including this AI usage. AI does empower and enlighten us with new things it can give, but it also needed to be restricted in some way. Or in Indonesia, we said dibatasi lah, because humans is still the first or what they call the creative being in this world. We cannot just let it beat an artificial intelligence, aka AI, something like that. And seeing all of these many new people, I would share like my thought about AI, about something similar to this. And I need your help to surveillance lah, or just see around you how the AI is used. Because AI is really interesting if you want to deep dive into. They can make many things easy, 3D, designing, anything. Even my city that I was building, I was using the assistant of an AI called a Triple. I'm using it for to build my city to help how I can mock up this thing, how can I design these textures in Blender, and it makes my model more presentable to many eyes. That is what it needs to be done with AI. It's not literally putting your work in AI, but your work done by yourself with the assistance of AI. That's it. And for the record, that is what I want to share with all of you. any somebody or many questions you have, you may ask in the second section. Thank you for the time.
Okay, thank you very much, Wildan. Now we go to our last participant, to Fatimah Khalila. The time and place is yours.
Okay, thank you so much for the opportunity. Hello, everyone. My name is Fatimah Kalila. Most people call me with Fati. So I'm gonna introduce about my experience in AI and some other stuff. First, I want to mention is the program that Pak Agung introduced to me is STEM. STEM during happened the summer of 2024. We learned about how to create some kind of prototype that are related to biodiversity. And my team created a biodiversity city prototype that we hope that we could use in the future. Second is the other program that Pak Agung also mentioned was the Global Youth Forum or GYF, and it happens after STEM. I did the Global Youth Forum back in 2024. We learned about how to do public speaking. We learned about how to present our ideas and make our ideas more visible and understandable to other people. So, and for my team, our topic was talking about nepotism. It's pretty weird, but it's something that is a problem that no one really focused more on. And actually, there is another program that I joined, also representative in for my school, and it's called an innovation program held by the University. Oh, sorry, the Western Sydney University that is in Surabaya. We talk about how you use AI for a good matter, and it could give a good effect in 2050. So we use AI to brainstorm ideas and help us to find solution. From my team, we made AI to help teachers and students to understand studies more. And yeah, those are from my experience. And now I'm gonna talk about our main theme, or empowering for the next generation. From this theme, I highlight the vital role of youth in a rapidly changing world. Today, we face not only environmental and social challenges, but we also uh, but also the rise of artifact intelligence, or we mostly know as AI, which is reshaping how we learn, how we work, and how we reconnect with people. These change bring both opportunities and risks, just how it was mentioned by Wildan. And it is responsibility of young people or generation through adaptability, creativity, and critical thinking to use AI and other innovations for the greater good. Education, therefore, must go beyond academics and prepares us to lead innovative, contributive, meaningful to society. By empowering youth and equipping them with the tools to navigate AI and global issues, Indonesia can become more inclusive, sustainable, and globally competitive nation while its young people help shape a brighter future for the world. And I'm sorry, I don't have much to talk about, and that's
Okay, thank you very much for your time, Fatima. Jadi baik Bapak Ibu, sekian adalah materi yang telah disampaikan oleh narasumber-narasumber kita hari ini yang sangat menarik sekali, dan izinkan saya untuk sedikit merangkum materi dari narasumber-narasumber yang telah disampaikan. Dari materi yang telah disampaikan Mikaeli berpendapat bahwa anak muda di mana generasi mendatang bertanggung jawab akan masa depan bangsa, maka dari itu sebagai generasi pendatang itu harus belajar bagaimana untuk menggunakan teknologi dengan bijak. Lalu saya lanjut ke materi yang dipaparkan oleh Queen. Queen berpendapat bahwa dengan menggunakan teknologi itu dapat memberikan generasi muda kesempatan untuk menjadi lebih baik melalui akademik dan juga teknologi. Dan menurut Queen, ia juga percaya bahwa generasi penerus ini memiliki kesempatan untuk merubah dunia. Lalu dari materi yang telah disampaikan oleh Wildan berpendapat bahwa sebetulnya di dunia yang penuh dengan perkembangan teknologi ini, AI atau kecerdasan buatan itu membunuh kreativitas kita, karena seringkali dalam kehidupan sehari-hari kita lebih ketergantungan dengan kreativitas dari AI dibandingkan dengan kreativitas diri kita sendiri. Dan salah satu dampak buruk lainnya juga AI itu banyak menghilangkan kesempatan bekerja karena pekerjaan-pekerjaan yang konvensional telah tergantikan dengan teknologi AI. Dan Wildan berpendapat bahwa sebetulnya AI atau kecerdasan buatan itu bukan malah menjadi musuh kita, tetapi menjadi tools atau alat yang dapat mempertajam skill-skill kita. Dan dari materi yang telah disampaikan oleh Fatimah, Fatimah juga berpendapat dari pengalaman-pengalamannya terkait AI. Sebetulnya AI itu kalau dimanfaatkan di kehidupan sehari-hari dapat membantu guru dan juga pelajar untuk mengerti pelajaran lebih baik, seperti salah satu pengalaman dari Fatimah. Dan Fatimah juga percaya bahwa Indonesia harus lebih inklusif terkait penggunaan AI. Berikut adalah yang telah saya sampaikan merupakan rangkuman materi yang telah disampaikan. Jadi mungkin dari materi yang telah disampaikan tadi dari Bapak Ibu, apakah ada pertanyaan untuk narasumber? Oke, mungkin ini sudah ada satu pertanyaan dari Ibu Aprilia. Akan saya bacakan nanti untuk para narasumber yang mau menjawab boleh langsung raise hand ya. Jadi untuk pertanyaannya adalah how can we build trust and independence in the younger generation? Okay, so yes, Wildan.
Well, thank you for the question, Miss or Mr. this or Miss Aprilia
Yes,
from
Miss
Tanah
Aprilia.
Laut. Yeah. May I repeat the question is how can we build trust and independence in the younger generation? Well, to build trust, we need to go in certain process, in some certain steps, and also independence in our generation. I'm seeing many things nowadays that I see like, oh, it is quite embarrassing for myself either. Our generation is what you call strawberry generation. Like sometimes in the cold we froze to death, in too hot we just rot to death. If we want to build trust, it is important for everyone around us to support what we want to build. How to we gain trust? It's a two-way. So either one is giving support, and this one is accepting the support and building the trust. This one give to it this. So it's like two ways. And building trust is a very far process. It's not just gained by 1 or 2 days. It can take years, even decades, to build one singular trust. And for independent itself, for what I see from my friends, they are already far more independent, maybe than myself, okay? But these two needs to be combined together, independence and trust. So they can stand their ground without breaking any other trust that we already gave them. That's why that is where the role of heart plays in. You want to give this trust, your heart, your passion, your ambition, everything inside of it to make this trust and independence work. So you can, I don't know, build something, make a company, make innovation, invention. It all begin with a single trust, with the words, I trust you. That is my opinion. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Wilden. That's a very interesting view of how you see the trust and independence. So maybe for other participants, do you have anything to add from Wilden's opinion? Maybe Queen, Fatima, or Mikhail?
I do. Okay.
Okay, yes, please.
So, for me, building trust is all about communication with listening to the younger generation's voice, respecting their opinions, and also taking their ideas seriously builds trust between them and us. And also, like Wilden said, trust and independence go together because by us being able to listen to their voices, they become confident about themselves, and therefore they become independent. So I think they both correlate with each other, and I think they're both equally important. I think that's it for me.
Okay, thank you very much, Quinn. So maybe Fatima and Mikhail, do you also want to add something?
Uh, Building trust can, for me, how to build trust is giving responsibility and by encouraging open communication because we cannot be independent sometimes. We need other people to help. And by setting a good example and supporting others and by if appreciating efforts. That's it for me.
Okay, thank you so much, Mikhail. And Fatima, do you also would like to add?
I think for my answer is pretty similar to the others, but for me personally, to build trust and independence in the younger generation, we just need to teach them how AI works and encourage a responsible use. And you know how when there's something new, people got scared sometimes. For example, like there's vaccines, or back in the day when phone first was invented, people were scared thinking that it's gonna be a very bad thing for our generation or like for people the others. So for me personally, I think we should just see them as a tool to have ideas and stuff, and not to and problem solving, and not to make something that could replace us by our own thinking. By learning how to use AI properly, young people can grow more confident, independent, and aware of their digital world, and also for other generation or the older generations. I guess that's for my answer. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Fatima. Oke, baik. Untuk Ibu Aprilia mungkin pertanyaannya apakah sudah cukup terjawab atau mungkin Ibu ada pertanyaan tambahan untuk adik-adik?
Okay. Okay, thank you for the explanation. Good luck for the young invited speakers tonight. Itu aja. Terima kasih, Mbak Yesa.
Ya, terima kasih Ibu Aprilia. Oke, baik. Mungkin Bapak Ibu yang lain, apakah ada yang ingin bertanya kepada adik-adik ini? Sebenarnya di sini adik-adiknya masih sangat semangat ini Bapak Ibu untuk menjawab pertanyaan. Atau mungkin kalau nanti Bapak Ibu agak kesulitan untuk menulis dalam bahasa Inggris, nanti bisa saya translate. Jadi Bapak Ibu bisa di chat box pakai bahasa Indonesia, nanti saya translate ke adik-adik pakai bahasa Inggris. Oke. Atau mungkin sambil menunggu pertanyaan yang lain, mungkin saya yang akan bertanya ya. Okay, so I will ask in English. So, what do you think the role of young people will be in the next 10 years? Who would love to answer first?
I would like to answer this question because,
Yes.
okay, so that's a very interesting question because many people are pretty different these days. So, well, personally, I believe as young people in the next decade will be the forefront of an innovation, climate action, and social reform. They will serve as leaders. They will be change makers and good problem solvers using their creativity and adaptability to shape a better future. Especially with the help of AI, when people get confused on brainstorming, they could use AI to help them think more, and with more ideas, they could express it more. Yeah, I think that's all for me.
Okay, thank you very much, Fatima. I strongly agree with your opinion about this. So, the others, do you also would like to add something on this?
I would like to add,
Yes.
because this question is similar to what I said in the beginning about how we will be the future generation, and young people will be the decision makers, and we are the key of change. We are the heart of change, and we will be the innovators of the next decade. And uh, young people will also drive technology. They will drive movements. They will drive sustainability, and the role of young people will be to to bridge the generations by keeping the roots, keeping our roots, keeping our tradition, but also moving forward, adapting to the future. That's it for me.
Okay, thank you very much, Queen. So maybe Vildan and Mikhail, do you also would like to add something? Okay, Vildan, go ahead.
Uh, I'm sorry. Could you repeat the question once again? My internet
Okay,
here is kind of low.
yes, no worries. So the question is, what do you think the role of young people will be in the next 10 years?
For the role itself, it is various in many range. Okay, so in maybe 5 or 10 years, my generation maybe will be the leaders, maybe they will be the decision makers, as Queen Mercy said. But I don't know if this question is related with the question before this from Miss Aprilia. But how? Like, yes, if they are the decision makers, if they are the leaders, how about the trust? It is easy for my generation to be the decision makers because most of us are very smart. I mean, badly smart. They can achieve many great things at once. They can be many people at once. Just imagine someone who ace all of the subjects in school, get the first rank in school, being very smart. They can be anyone at one point. They can be the inventors. They can be the president. They can be maybe a CEO. It is easy for them. But for me, myself, whoever you want to be, but if you cannot take the responsibility with you, or you just bear those names, yes, I'm the decision maker, but I'm responsible less. That is quite bad for me. And also seeing the back of my generation is kind of horrible. I think we still need more way, or maybe more years to what is it called, mematangkan or just packs ourselves up. We still have a very various flaws that we need to fix before we step into a more higher thinking process. It's like decision maker, maybe some kind of similar. That is my from my point of view.
Mhm. Okay, thank you very much, Vildan. And Mikhail, would you also like to add something?
Like my friend said, young people today will be professional inventor and a leader who can guide in our future. So there will be a lot of new jobs, industry, and some old jobs will disappear, but new jobs like renewable energy and digital business will grow. And there should be new global cooperation. National will have to work together more closely because problems like climate change, energy, and peace cannot be solved alone. And I think that's all from me.
Okay, thank you very much, Mikael. Okay, so that was a very excellent answer of how you think about today and also the next 10 years. And now we have a new question from Mrs. Izuki. So the question is, what are your expectations for parents in this age of artificial intelligence? Can you understand the question well? Okay. So who would love to answer first?
I,
You
I will answer first.
okay, Quinn. Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so my expectations for parents in this age of artificial intelligence. Okay, so I completely understand that parents in this age are not as familiar to technology as we are because they live in a different generation as us. But I think they shouldn't think that AI is 100% a bad thing for us, that it's distracting us. AI can also be used for us to learn, to get to know things more with easier access, you know. So I think the parents of this age should just be more open-minded and adaptive to the new generation. Uh, they should be taught about artificial intelligence because uh, we can't we can't fight the fact that we now live in the era where humans and artificial intelligence live side by side. So I think being open-minded and being adaptive is what they should do. Yes, I think that's it.
Okay, thank you so much, Queen. Next, who would love to answer the questions?
I would like to answer.
Yes, okay, go
So
ahead.
I completely agree with Mercy's idea, and I just wanted to add that in this age of technology, parents are more expected to guide their children instead of restricting it more because everyone's doing technology, and for some kids who doesn't do technology, that's kind of, going back in time instead of going forward in time. They should have their children understand both the benefit and risk of AI. And also, by teaching them kids, the parents can also understand how AI works by encouraging critical thinking so that youth, like us young generations, don't depend on it too much. So we have to use our own brain and maybe have AI as our help only. Parents are also expected to model responsible in digital habits, such as balancing screen time and respecting their privacy and following more human interaction, while supporting the creativity and the independence by allowing their children to explore, learn, and even create something new with AI tools in a very healthy way. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Fatima. And next, who would love to add something regarding this question? Okay, well then, please.
Or what is your expectation for the parents in this issue, artificial intelligence? Well, I will take the example of my mother. It, as I said before, and my friends already said it, what I take is two ways, or as always, two ways. The first is the parental guidance of how to use AI. And second is our guidance to our parents itself. Sometimes we know the words of gagap technology that often occurs in our parents, that even that if she wants to fill a Google form, she doesn't know. It is quite baffling process, I may say, because teaching my mom is quite difficult, even though it's about AI. If you can just type in, ask something, and send, they give you the answers. My expectation is if we want to, or we just help our parents or everyone older than us, way older than us, to help understand technology, it could give us give us a huge jetpack boost if we want to move Indonesia quickly, like make a great improvement in Indonesia. Because technology is a bridge that can we use together to form a new Indonesia that is more great, I guess. But it still needs the parental guidance and our guidance to fix the parents and the parents to limit us from the screen time, from the abusing AI itself. That's why it's always the two ways. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Wildan. Okay, so Mikael, maybe do you also want to add something?
Yes, I would add, I think in this age of technology, parents should understand technology a little so they can guide their kids. They should also remind us to think for ourselves and not depend on AI. Parents need to teach us to use technology in balance, not too much, They also have to show good value, like being responsibility and kind when using AI. Besides that, parents should keep learning us new things so we can follow their example. Most of all, parents should still give us device care and support because that's something that AI cannot replace.
Okay, thank you very much, Mikhail. So I would like to go back to Mrs. Izuki. Uh, is the answer okay, or is there do you want to add something more? Hmm, Ibu Izuki, ada nggak ya?
Izin Mbak, tadi Ibu Isuki
Ya.
agak ada keperluan.
Oh, oke, siap.
Iya.
Oke, kalau gitu kita lanjut ke pertanyaan selanjutnya aja karena ini
Ada pertanyaan di chatbox masih.
Gih. Oke, ini pertanyaannya dari Ibu Rekiati. So, what are your hopes for Indonesian government by how to support you as the Generation Z in education?
Okay, I'll answer this first.
Yeah.
So, my hope for Indonesia's government. Okay. My hope is that the Indonesia's government will provide education to truly prepare young generations for the future, to enhance the creativity, to enhance the critical thinking, which is the most important in my opinion, critical thinking, and also adaptability and emotional intelligence also. And I also hope that the Indonesia's government not only gives us good education, but also distributes that education fairly and to the people who need it, that cannot get access to the education that I said. And I hope the Indonesian government also creates policies that encourages innovation and then collaboration and those things so that Gen Z can compete and contribute to the world and pour their ideas to the world. And yes, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Queen. That is a very interesting point of view. Okay, next, who would like to add?
I actually would like to add something. It's pretty similar to Mercy's too, especially by providing more education equally to both urban and rural places. And actually, even in urban places like big cities, for example, Surabaya, my own city, even in a very big city, people still receive education differently. Like most schools have more better education more than just other schools. And I really hope that the government will make everyone study more equally, and not just in my city, but everywhere in Indonesia. And I hope they will add more innovation programs actually, because most school only focuses more in books and just presentations in school, but not outside school. So for the students who actually have the courage on studying more, they're always being pushed down, just only stay in school and not going out more. So I really hope that the government will give more opportunities for other students more than just specific people. And they could encourage Gen Z to be more creative, independent, and sorry, more globally competitive to other countries. And yeah, that's all for me.
Okay, thank you so much, Fatima. Next, who would like to give opinion on this matter? Okay, well done. Yes, time and place is yours.
Okay. What is the hope for Indonesian government to support Gen Z in education? Pretty much to see the situation we're in right now, it is hopeless to say. But if we talk about ourselves, the Generation Z, maybe we can make a spark of change. The main course of ways to education is only two. What I see, we need improvement and better distribution, not only in Java. This is literally Java is the best best what they call pulau, or maybe a region, or maybe an island to get best education. That is too rationalized to me. That's why I encourage more improvement, upgrades, and also better distribution. I feel pity for with my friends from Papua, from my friend in Nusa Tenggara Timur. I've been there and I saw the schools there. It's what is this? This is aren't even a school. Just imagine a school with no seats, just pure brick floors with nothing at all. And the teachers just teaches what it called? Basic math. 1 + 1 = 2, 2 + 2 = 4. This is bad. And what is improvement? The improvement is we do not want to be being in a tidal waves, in a sea of uncertainty. So what I see is our curriculum is very, very so so difficult to understand in each of them. I lived through K13, Merdeka, and now, and both three of them is very, very confusing if you want to understand at the same time. That's why the support they can give us to at least is to first distribute it, second improve it, nothing more, because it is the main big point that I want to press down here, because clearly we can't do much in our shapes right now. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Wildan. And Mikhail, would you like to give your opinion on this?
Yes, I think my friend really explained it well, but I really hope in the Indonesian government can support Gen Z in education by making sure that every student, no matter where they live, has equal access to to good school, internet, and learning facility. Education should not only focusing on memorizing lessons, but also on developing critical thinking, creativity, and problem-solving skill so that students are more prepared for the future. I also hope the government provide more opportunities such as scholarship, training, and exchange program, as we as well as paying attention to students' mental health and and well-being. By doing this, Gen Z will have the chance to grow into a generation that it's smart, innovative, and ready to contribute to progress of Indonesia. That's it from me.
Okay, thank you so much, Mikael. Oke, untuk Ibu Ruki, kira-kira apakah pertanyaannya sudah terjawab atau mungkin ada yang ingin tambahkan, Ibu?
Sudah sangat hebat, Gen Z-nya sangat hebat.
Oke. Baik, terima kasih Ibu Ruki. Baik, untuk Bapak Ibu yang lain, mungkin kita masih dapat bertanya ke narasumber hari ini. Kira-kira apakah ada yang ingin bertanya? Oke. Mungkin kalau gitu saya yang bertanya ya. Mungkin ini pertanyaan terakhir. The question is still regarding the education. So I'm curious, if you could change the education system in Indonesia, how would you like to change it? So is my question clear?
No, yeah, sure, very clear.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, you can raise your hand or just open your microphone to answer the question. Okay, well then, yes. Time and place is yours.
For starters, I may say, what can I, well, can I do with the Indonesian education system? I would literally break every single one and make a new, because in every time it is different than others. I live in many curriculums and it is very confusing, as I said before. That's why I want to change the rules of the game first if you want to make this works in every time. Like an example, in my school, we are kayak wajib to learn English maybe, but at least you have the fluency to talk English. Few of my friends admitted to be like so, including a few great friends I have here. But in other schools, it is not, especially the poorly distributed one. So it is to be my main goal. If I were the Minister of Education, amen, that's why I want to revoke all of the rules. I want to distribute the teachers. So I want to play the rules of upside down. What is upside down? Upside down is the teachers, the poor teachers from the outside of Java Island will come here, mentored by the best teachers here to improve their what is called teachings. And then the good teachers here that are not mentoring the other teachers from outside of the island will be sent there outside of the Java Island to teach what they know. It doesn't need to be just pure one. This is material for algorithm. This is for algebra or something. No, it can also be a life lesson. It can also be something more. And second, I want to grow the reading time. I want every school in the Indonesia have a reading time, at least just 10 minutes. Reading is good for your brain. So your brain will still be active and not be frying around playing some Free Fire games. And what again I want to say is how just how are we going to survive the curriculum if it keeps changing, if the minister is changing? The same as me here. That's why if I were the minister, I would revoke all of the game rule if I could. But still, I have high dreams and I want to achieve it. Something like so. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Wildan. Hopefully, you will be the Minister of Education one day. Okay, next, who would like
Amin.
to give opinion on this matter?
I would like to give my opinion.
Okay, yes, good.
So if I could change the education system, right? If I could change the education system, I would like to keep my answers short and simple. Like I said before, I would like the education system to be more focused on the future. Uh, and I would like to encourage schools to nurture character, discipline, empathy, and environmental awareness, because education is not all about memorizing materials, not about learning the things by the book, but also about the values, about what actually happens in the world. So I would like schools to really teach their students critical thinking. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Queen. Yes, I agree that critical thinking is actually very important these days. And next, who would like to give opinion about this?
I would like to give my opinion. It's pretty short and simple, and
Okay.
actually pretty similar to my previous answer about how can I fix the education system in Indonesia. And of course, like I mentioned earlier, about how most students don't receive equal education even in urban spaces, and how there are not much of activities that students can express. So if I were a minister of education in Indonesia, I will definitely encourage students to study more in research more than just reading books. I will encourage them to do some innovations, to do like entrepreneurship. In my school, actually, most of my friends really want to learn about more entrepreneurships and more than just studying the economy and stuff. They want to learn, they want to express of how to be in the economy, how to be an entrepreneur and do research and stuff, other than just reading books. And maybe we could teach more teachers about how to teach students in modern way than just books way. They could teach us more in outside or more using technology. So we both can understand technology and study more. And also we should focus more in critical thinking, in more creativity, and more in problem solving. And I guess that's all for me. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Fatima. And next, Mikael, you also would like to add something?
I do agree with my friends. School should focus on skills and creativity and ensure equal access to quality learning for all students, provide continuous training for the teacher, use technology to make lesson more interactive and create system that supports both academic success and student well-being. That's that's from me.
Okay, thank you very much, Mikael. Okay, so distinguished students, unfortunately, that was the last questions from today's seminar, but it was a very great opportunity that we can all meet together in the Zoom to hear all your interesting opinions about the technology and also the future of the world, because it is indeed that you are the key holder of the future, so therefore you have to have the ability to use technology wisely. Jadi Bapak Ibu dan hadirin sekalian, ya, yang sebelumnya adalah pertanyaan terakhir dari acara seminar hari ini, dan kita sudah berada di penghujung acara seminar hari ini. Dan kita juga telah mendengar banyak insight penting mengenai perkembangan teknologi, mengenai edukasi, dan khususnya juga untuk teknologi di bidang kecerdasan buatan, serta bagaimana perannya dalam kehidupan di generasi yang mendatang. Semoga harapannya ilmu dan pandangan dari adik-adik hari ini dapat menjadi bekal yang berharga dalam memahami, memanfaatkan, dan juga mengarahkan teknologi agar bermanfaat bagi masyarakat luas. Saya, Ayesa, sebagai moderator, mohon maaf apabila ada kesalahan dalam memandu jalannya acara, dan terima kasih atas perhatian dan partisipasinya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Saya kembalikan ke Ibu Aprilia. Terima kasih.
Izin Mbak Yesa, ada satu pertanyaan dari Ibu Nazilah, itu di chatbox baru masuk. Mungkin
Oh iya,
dapat
maaf.
langsung ditanggapi oleh invited.
Oke, jadi untuk teman-teman mungkin bisa ditanggapi, ini ada satu pertanyaan lagi. Does Gen Z concern in political condition in Indonesia? If yes, it's a yes or no answer, and if it's yes, how do you think about it? Oh yeah, okay, Wildan, go ahead.
Wow, it's always the best question at the last minute. But I'm very intrigued to answer this. Do Gen Z concern in political condition in Indonesia? If yes or no answer, how's your opinion on that fact? Gen Z does, and yes, they make quite a pretty big hit on the political condition in Indonesia. Well, why I said this? Because Gen Z is someone or maybe a big a generation that is really curious about everything, including political condition or maybe just pure politics. In the state of education, politics can be a way for us to express what our concern is. You can see if we become politician, mostly we will be driven by the others. Why? Because to see in our social media, mostly like Gen Z just say, "Oh yeah, we do this, we do this, we do that, we do that." In political circumference or maybe political environment, this could be used to express many concerns for just one people, one party. Just imagine one party in political environment filled with Gen Zs. It will be a big hit in Indonesia, and it could make a very big difference in many ways. Just think, one for education, one for economics, looking that all of these Gen Z is literally the best of the best, if I say, we could use them to be the stepping stone of the future Indonesia using the AI, as my friends already said, taking the opportunities, taking the critical minds of us, it could be a big hit to replace the old parties. And yes, that is my opinion.
Okay, well then that's a very interesting opinion. And the others? What do you think about this?
Okay, I would like to answer.
Mm-hmm.
To answer the question, are Gen Zs concerned in the political condition in Indonesia? I say definitely yes. And I would like to say, especially Gen Z are very concerned with the political condition in Indonesia. Especially we grow up with technology by our side, so we we are more exposed to what is actually happening to the world right now. And I feel like the political and the political condition here is quite concerning. So I feel like a lot of young people are raising their voices, even though they are young, they understand and they feel the concern of the situation. So my answer is definitely yes, that Gen Z are definitely aware and concerned about the political condition in Indonesia. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Queen. Okay, Mikael or Fatima, do you want to give your opinion on this?
Can I be the first?
Yes, go ahead, Mikael.
Yes, in my opinion, Gen Z in Indonesia does care and does aware about the political condition. They often express it through their own style, like through social media, discussion, or movement, rather than formal politics. And I think it's a positive sign because it shows they want more transparent and fair system that really listen to young people's voices. So
Okay, thank you very much, Mikael. Then Fatima.
Okay, I would like to answer this question. Do Gen Z is concerned about political condition in Indonesia? 100% yes. Especially that our generation, Gen Zs, are the ones who experience it the most in education, political way, in economics, etc. And from the answers from Wildan, Mercy, and Mika, I agree to all of them. Us Gen Z has been trying to raise our voices about the political problems in our country, but sometimes because we're known as the younger generation, we're often being ignored, even though we're the ones who are actually experienced in politics. Uh,
Mm-hmm. Um,
as a me personally, I've friend, which is pretty hard for everyone to understand. And as young generation, we are the people who are supposed to give the right answers, supposed to speak up about it. So yeah, I don't know how to, I don't know how else too much, but from us Gen Zs, I think yeah, 100% we do care about the politics in our country.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so we can conclude that we all agree that the Gen Z are concerned about the politics in Indonesia, correct? Baik, Bapak Ibu, kira-kira apakah ada pertanyaan lagi? Oke, baik. Mungkin jika tidak ada pertanyaan lagi, akan saya kembalikan ke Ibu Aprilianggi.
Terima kasih Mbak Ayesa dan semua invited speakernya yang hebat, sukses, selamat, sukses pokoknya ya. Masih muda sudah dengan prestasi yang begitu luar biasa. Sebelum kita ke konklusi, kita ada sedikit apa ya, kenang-kenangan dari Aero Society, yaitu sertifikat. Ini saya urutkan dari invited speaker tadi. Ini untuk Mas Mikael, sertifikat dari Aero Society dapat di-download di link yang ada di chat box. Jadi mungkin nanti mungkin sebagai kenang-kenangan di print out atau bagaimana sebagai ini